Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So this is part 2 of the Drummond trip, or the next day more or less. We're picking up right where we left off, right on Devans Road. Chase and Whitney had to take off this morning, so it's just going to be Corey and I running the trails today. We're going to drop in at the Tight Twisties, hit up Connor's Hole, MarbleHead, Shale Beach, tank traps. We're going to do it all today. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how far we get.
It's gonna be legend, wait for it, dairy.
You know, there's a lot of great trails on this island, but I think the Tight Twisties is probably my favorite.
Yep, it's all the better ones. We came up with Chase and his door that one time just to kind of bypass some of the rest of Tight Twisties.
So the reason why I like the Tight Twisties trails is it's one of the most technical trails on the island. It's, you know, really rutted out in the spots. You know, you do have some rocks, some off-camber areas. It's really tight in areas, hence the name. It's just a lot of fun overall.
Map just keeps growing and growing. I just don't think that this trail is traveled enough.
I was just saying that this is one of those trails that if you enjoy the paint on your vehicle, you may not want to come down it. It's tight through here, that's for sure. Some of these spots definitely got pretty deep. I hit it with a little bit more speed than you did.
I know. I was like, did I dip in that much? Because I feel like you went in there. And
I think it almost.
You have a snorkel. I was like, you should be going first. I was like,
it actually came almost to my hood line.
Tight Twisties.
I love this trail. The Tight Twisties is way more rutted out than I remember it being.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, yeah.
See, and that's what's going to be in the mud. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Water snake. So there's a couple areas, big long mud holes here in the Tight Twisties that we get out and stick tested, and they're well over our tires, you know, 40 inches deep. You know, they were just definitely going to get stuck trying to go through them, and they're not short holes either, they're long. So we're bypassing them right now. Yeah, I see that. Back where Chase got pinned between this tree and that log, and he was just heavy on the skinny pedal and basically snapped an axle, and we found that door just up the trail here and we were able to pull him out on that. But yeah, this is that area. So we did just pass that spot here in the Tight Twisties where that old Cherokee was sitting, flipped up on its roof. So it reminded me of something that I did want to address in this video. So a couple years back we ran this trail and I got a lot of negative comments on that video because what happened was my buddy Chase, he lost an axle on his TJ, and we had three options. We could either leave the TJ there, we could have drug it out on its axle housing, which would have really rutted up the trail, or our third option was we found that door from that Cherokee, and it wasn't even by that Cherokee. We didn't even see the Cherokee that year, but we found that door and basically we used it as a sled. We strapped it to his axle and we pulled him out on it. It worked really, really good. But there were several people in the comments saying, you know, please don't come back to Drummond Island, you know, thanks for ruining our island, a-holes, you know, just a lot of negativity. You know, we disposed of the door. We actually put it on the trailer with us. We left here and we took it home with us to dispose of it properly. You know, we're not out here tearing up the trails. We're trying to be as respectful as we possibly can. But there are people out there that they see something like that and they think that we're just tearing up the trails, which we're not trying to. We're just trying to get our rig out of there, and we try to do it the best way we possibly could do it. So I just wanted to address the elephant in the room with that. So we're all done with the Tight Twisties. Now we're on to Connor's Hole.
Alright, we're going to take this back till we get to where we cut down to Connor's Hole.
So yeah, that's our next step. We're going to hit Connor's Hole. We're probably going to run through it 1 or 2 times just because it's a long, basically football field of water. It's got a really hard bottom to it. So if you got a lot of mud caked underneath your vehicle, it's a really good way to get it all washed out. And it's a lot of fun. Alright, so we just got to Connor's Hole and we're just going to run through this 1 or 2 times just to get the underbody of the vehicles cleaned off, and then we'll continue on the trail. We doing MarbleHead next?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never seen a beaver on Drummond before.
Hey, Corey, he's not a dog.
Well, we've seen deer, bears, all kinds of birds. And now we can add beavers to the list of animals that we've seen up on Drummond.
So that's where it splits in the two forks here. The North Fork used to be, you know, okay, but this is the one that they gravelled in the most. This is the spot that has that really steep drop in there on that other side that I went in a couple years ago.
Here's the old truck out in the woods. This thing's been here, God, forever. We started coming here in 2015 and it was here back then. Doesn't even resemble a truck anymore. It's just basically a big pile of scrap metal. So if you guys come out to Marblehead here, there are several different ways you can get out here. We are going one of the more difficult routes to get out. It's through the Tank Traps area. But there is a trail going through. It's called Glen Cove Road, and you could almost take that in just a two-wheel drive vehicle all the way out to Marblehead. It's definitely the easier route, but we're in lifted Jeep, so we want to do the harder stuff. Alright guys, just got done with Marblehead. Now we're heading back up to the steps. So we just left Marblehead and now we're heading down the trail to Shale Beach. Alright everyone, welcome to Shale Beach. And now we're on our way back through the tank traps, and now we're actually going to go through the harder stuff. The guy was like, which way are you heading? I'm like, to the left here. He's like, you guys might get stuck, you might need a winch. I'm like, alright, looking forward to it. So we're going through the tank traps right now. We're pretty much scraping dip the entire way through. It's all rutted out. So we're getting ready to go into this hole that's in the tank traps here, and it's almost like a 90-degree incline, probably like 80 degrees. And there's an undercut as you're climbing too, so it looks impossible, but we'll slow crawl it and see what it does. High likelihood I'm going to have to back out though.
Yep. Yep. You got it. Give her. Oh.
There's no way, dude. That's bellied out. There's no way.
Man, I thought you had it. It's your back wheels, your undercut on the back wheels now.
I don't think any of my tires are touching right now. Oh, that was much easier.
That might be the extent of the mud session, my man.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So what's the name of this trailer, or what's it going out to?
Plywood Camp Trail, but it goes out to Southeast Beach.
10-4. Just about to Southeast Beach. One of my favorite spots to stop when we're on Drummond. It's just a beautiful beach. The last time we were out here was a pretty epic rainbow, so definitely a spot worth getting out and checking out. there, Corey. So like I said, guys, Southeast Beach, one of the most beautiful places I think on the island. So when you're driving through here, try to stay out of the water with your vehicles and just stop and enjoy it. It's beautiful out here. All right, guys, as you leave Southeast Beach, you're gonna pass right by Plywood Camp. And I guess it depends on which way you're coming from. You might hit Plywood Camp first and then hit Southeast Beach. But yeah, it's just this old cabin in the woods that looks very deserted. What's up?
It gets right back to the campground. We're broke down 2 miles back.
All right, I'm gonna take this guy up. He says he's got a side-by-side that he can bring on back.
See you back in a few minutes, Steve.
I'll be here.
All right.
I'm Scott.
Chris, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved us like a 5 mile walk. We've already walked 2 miles out.
Oh, geez. So you're down here, and then you're on a campground?
Yeah, you'll be see to the right. There'll be a sign that says a big head, a buckhead or something like that.
Okay. Guys, we are done with trail riding at Drummond. We just got to Northwood Restaurant and Bar. We're gonna grab some food. That's gonna be it for this video. We will catch you guys in the next one.